Hello, it's my pleasure to welcome everyone to the very first lecture of Module 1. The theme is, What is Plagiarism in Academic Research? This lecture serves as an introduction to plagiarism, and is intended to provide an indication of the importance in the field of academia. It is suggested to you that, in addition to viewing the lecture, take the quiz at the end of the lecture to obtain a general picture of the scope of this lecture. The first section begins with a remainder of meaning of plagiarism, and continues with plagiarism spaces. So, one question to ask ourselves is, what is plagiarism? How do we define what is plagiarism? Many students, scholars, and researchers often encounter plagiarism. Have you ever came across plagiarism in academic research? Have you ever tried to understand the meaning of plagiarism, or have you ever thought, what is plagiarism in academic research? You need to understand the meaning, definition, and nuances of plagiarism in order to overcome the barrier of plagiarism in the age of modern digital world. This lecture gives you a proper understanding and explanation of plagiarism. So, let's get started. Coming to the literal meaning of plagiarism, the simple and straightforward statement is that plagiarism is unauthorized use of others' work. Plagiarism is stealing others' works or ideas and presenting that as your own. Isn't it illegal? Although it's unlawful, most of the time researchers and scholars are constrained to plagiarism space, maybe intentionally or unintentionally. Intentional plagiarism means knowingly using someone else's work and presenting it as your own. Whereas unintentional plagiarism means inaccurately or inadequately citing ideas and words from a source. But in either case, it's illegal. Moving to a long way back, how the cheating culture has been evolved? It's just copying, and copying. It's nothing more than a jumble. My words, your words, his words, her words, their words, our words. The process seems to be infinitely growing and emerging into a broad spectrum. The classroom-based cheating turns to computer-based cheating. Different website offers ready-made term papers, projects, even theses at very low rate or custom-written papers at a higher rate. Often students attempt this mischief. Several factors associated with this, as a result students move in the wrong direction. We will discuss it later. Plagiarism is a serious issue and is complicated. Only a small fraction of these are detected worldwide. The word plagiarism is derived from a Latin word, plagiarius, which means kidnapping. The Roman poet, Marcus Valerius Martialis used this word for the first time in his literature, and gave birth of the plagiarism in people's intelligence. Moving towards the definition of plagiarism, there is no single specific definition of plagiarism. Several universities, organizations, and academicians define plagiarism from different perspectives. We will discuss some simple and widely accepted definitions of plagiarism. Let's see. In simple way, plagiarism is stealing others' works or ideas and presenting that as your own. Someone else's work means anything that is not your own idea. This means cheating from others, and claiming that belongs to your own. According to American Association of University Professors, plagiarism is taking over the ideas, methods or written words of another, without acknowledgement and with the intention that they be taken as the work of deceiver. This means plagiarism is presenting someone else's work, ideas, methods, processes or design as your own, with or without their consent, by incorporating it into your work without full acknowledgement. Consider the example. Recently I have used the picture of Roman poet Marcus Valerius Martialis for illustration purpose. But you can see, I have not acknowledged the source. Does it comes under plagiarism? What do you think? Let me explain you briefly. If you search Marcus Valerius Martialis on Google, inside the Wikipedia page, you may find the picture of the poet. Upon clicking to the picture, you can see that it has been written clearly here, it's a public domain picture. I am zooming it for clear visibility. Due to public domain picture, it's a non-copyrighted picture. Hence no acknowledgement is required. Everyone have the right to use freely. So, I haven't acknowledged the picture. But remember that, every public domain picture is not a non-copyrighted picture. Here if you see the complete details, it has been well written that, you have to add a one-line description of what this file represents, and its representation have been written, you can see its name. Hence, there is no plagiarism issue here for using this picture. But if you have any doubt of having plagiarism by using such non-copyrighted public domain materials, then you may acknowledge it to avoid any conflict. If you are using any copyright-protected work, then you must acknowledge, otherwise it will be treated as plagiarized work. According to Merriam-Webster Online Dictionary, to plagiarize means to steal and pass off the ideas or words of another as your own. This means you are stealing someone's idea and presenting as yours. To use another's production without crediting the source. This means if someone using others' work without fully acknowledge, then that will be treated as plagiarized work. To commit literary theft. It means plagiarism in academic writing is just like kidnapping. To present as new and original, an idea or product derived from an existing source. It means claiming already existing ideas or products as a new one. In other words, plagiarism is an act of fraud. It involves both stealing someone else's work and lying about it afterwards. Maybe you are thinking that, can words and ideas really be stolen? The answer is yes. It can be stolen. The expression of original ideas is considered as intellectual property and is protected by copyright laws, just like original inventions. Almost all forms of expression fall under copyright protection as long as they are recorded in some media such as book or a computer file. Plagiarism may be of written and also non-written forms. For example, unacknowledged use of computer program, materials or models, algorithms, digital images, design or photographs. Plagiarism is the reproduction of public or private, that is unpublished, material. As per Oxford University, plagiarism is a breach of academic integrity, hence unethical. Let's understand it. Academic integrity means intellectual honesty towards creation of intellectual property, and unethical means wrong or zero ethical value. So, plagiarism means breaking academic integrity or policies or rules. The acts of plagiarism exist everywhere, in academic as well as in non-academic sector. Plagiarism is not just something that you can do, it is also something that can happen to you. So, if you don't know what you're doing, then it can hurt you. Let's discuss what comes under plagiarism. Changing someone else's work and claiming as your own. Copying words or ideas from someone else without giving credit. Failing to put a quotation when borrowing someone else's work. Giving incorrect information about the source of a quotation. Changing words but copying the sentence structure of a source without giving credit. Copying ideas, videos, songs, pictures, diagram, table, and data without giving credit. Apart from this, a lot of things like cloning, paraphrase, etc. We will discuss it later. Why plagiarism is wrong? Do you ever think about it? Just ask this to yourself. Doing plagiarism means you are cheating yourself. This means you are not doing your own works, as a result you are limiting your own learning. You are cheating others. This means taking others' work and not giving them credit is unfair to them. You are damaging your future. This means if you are doing plagiarism, then you are damaging your future study and also your employment. You are damaging your own reputation as well as the reputation of your institution. Means, just for plagiarism, you are not only destroying yourself, but also destroying reputation of your institution. Doing plagiarism means, you are breaking the policies, rules, and integrity. If you are doing plagiarism, then you are violating the ethics of research. Plagiarism is a serious disciplinary offense. So, say no to plagiarism. Punishment for plagiarism in academic institution vary with respect to degree of plagiarism and level of the authorship. The consequences may be a simple warning or a complete expulsion. Student may lose studentship. The university may withdraw degree if already awarded. Employee may lose their job. Also maximum penalty in case of core areas, and may bring you to jail. So, in order to keep safe yourself from plagiarism, you should properly document your work. Plagiarism can only be prevented by spreading awareness. In all sector, there is zero tolerance for plagiarism. So, say no to plagiarism. Now, let's test your learning by appearing the quizzes. You will get 10 seconds for answering each questions. Let's begin. The first question, what best describes the correctness or wrongness of plagiarism? The options are, 1. In some circumstances, plagiarism is okay. 2. Plagiarism is neither right nor wrong. 3. Plagiarism is always wrong because it's an illegal and fraudulent activity. 4. Plagiarism is not good. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Think about it. The right answer is option 3. Option 4 is also right, but the most appropriate answer is option 3. Next question. Plagiarism is a major concern in academic only? The options are 1. True, 2. False. Your time starts now. Which one is right? The right answer is option 2, because plagiarism is not only a major concern in academic context but also it's a major concern in non-academic context. Next question. Which of the following is not an example of plagiarism? The options are 1. Borrowing someone else's idea and representing as own idea. 2. Providing full source of a quotation. 3. Changing and writing few words from others' work. 4. Translating a work in Odia to English without citation. Your time starts now. Which one is right? The right answer is option 2, providing full source of a quotation. Next question. Which of the following are consequences of plagiarism? The options are 1. Ruined reputation. 2. Losing job. 3. Suspended from college. 4. U penalty. 5. All of the above. Your time starts now. Which one is right? The right answer is option 5, all of the above. Next question. You borrow an assignment written by your friend and then submit it as your own work. Is this plagiarism? The options are 1. Yes, because it's not my own work. 2. No, because my friend gave me permission. Your time starts now. Which one is right? You are borrowing and submitting means, it's a conscious form of plagiarism, which is intentional plagiarism. The right answer is option 1. Yes, it is, and it's something that doesn't happen accidentally. This action can only be interpreted as a conscious act of academic misconduct. Next question. If you are suspect with plagiarism, what you could face? The options are 1. Failing of grade from the assignment. 2. Failing of grade for the specific course. 3. Expulsion from the university. 4. Damage of reputation. 5. A lawsuit. 6. All of the above. Your time starts now. Which one is right? The right answer is option 6, all of the above. Next question. Which of the following is false? The options are 1. It is easy to plagiarize. 2. You must credit sources from which you borrowed ideas. Your time starts now. What is the answer? Option 1 is correct. Next question. Plagiarism can be accepted under which situations? The options are 1. Plagiarism was unintentional, you forgot some references. 2. You are experienced in the subject, so no need to acknowledge. 3. You are better in plagiarize the contents. 4. None of the above. Your time starts. Which one is right? Option 4 is right. Whatever the situation it may be, plagiarism is unacceptable. Next question. Plagiarism is, the options are 1. Infringing others' copyright. 2. Using other sources in your work without citing. 3. All of the above. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 3 is correct. Next question. Plagiarism is not limited to copying from a book. It also includes stealing ideas from a movie, a professor's lecture, or from an interview. The options are 1. True, 2. False. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 1 is correct. Yes, it's true. Plagiarism is a form of intellectual theft regardless of subject or any medium. Next question. The definition of plagiarism may be different in different countries. The options are 1, true, 2, false. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 1 is correct. Yes, it's true because plagiarism has no universal definition, and different countries have different standards. Next question. I have a clear knowledge about plagiarism, and I would never copy others' work. What more do I need to know about plagiarism? The options are 1. Plagiarism may be the result of improper citation practices, not only just copying. 2. Unintentional plagiarism can result in serious academic consequences. 3. Plagiarism is complex phenomena and can be unintentional. 4. All of the above. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 4 is correct. Plagiarism is having complex nature, and it could be avoided by following good academic practices. Next question. Why shouldn't I plagiarize? The options are 1. It's illegal and wrong. 2. It may lead to face academic consequences. 3. All of the above. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 3 is correct. Next question. What do you exactly mean plagiarism? The options are 1. Improper attribution of ideas. 2. Collaborating properly in a group project. 3. Acknowledging to source's author. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 1 is correct. Improper attribution is a form of plagiarism, where the original author loses credit for their hard work. Next question. Internet is the ocean of information, and if I plagiarize from internet, it's impossible to catch. The options are 1. True, 2. False. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 2 is correct because many different tools are available in scholar market to detect plagiarism, whatever the information it may be. Next question. In which circumstances plagiarism is okay? The options are 1. I paid and buy a paper online and written it. 2. I don't have enough time to complete my paper. 3. I am copying my previous paper. 4. None of these. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 4 is correct because plagiarism in any form is unethical. Next question. Which of the following statement is true? The options are 1. Plagiarism is a serious offense. 2. Plagiarism is not a serious offense. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 1 is correct. Plagiarism is a serious offense. Next question. Only weak students plagiarize. What do you think about this statement? The options are 1. True, 2. False. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 2 is correct because intelligent students also plagiarize. Next question. If I'm caught plagiarizing, a special portion with academic dishonesty will written on my academic transcript. The options are 1. Yes, 2. No. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 2 is correct. This is not true, but being caught plagiarizing can lead to penalties beginning with a simple warning through to expulsion from the institution. Next question. What is the punishment for plagiarism in university? The options are 1. Fail in examination. 2. Suspension from school. 3. Depends on code of conduct of the university. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 3 is correct. Every university have different code of conduct for plagiarism prevention. As a result, the university decides the action as per the rules. Next question. Students caught and found guilty of plagiarism are commonly suspended or expelled from school. What do you think about this statement? The options are 1, true, 2, false. Your time starts now. Which one is right? Option 1 is correct. Yes, it's true because it has become a common practice at most of the universities where student caught with plagiarism. Now your homework is on the way. Do it as your own. The first assignment is check the global plagiarism statistics and compare it with your country's plagiarism statistics. The second one is, do you know that students, researchers, and scholars have the right to ask the librarian for institutional plagiarism statistics? Go and check your institution's plagiarism statistics at your institution's library. Does the frequency increase or decrease with respect to past few years? The next one is, does your university or college provide students to plagiarism coursework before undertaking any project, dissertation, or thesis? Write in comment section. Thank you very much for concentrating in the entire lecture. Hope you enhance your knowledge and learning.